Hey everyone, welcome back to Corporate Decoder. Today, NXGL just filed their Form 8K announcing a director's resignation, and I'm seeing one detail that could matter. Quick note, this is not financial advice, just my take on public filings for educational purposes. Scott Henry is stepping down from the board, but it's the timing and his committee roles that make this interesting. So Scott Henry, a director at NXGEL Incorporated, has decided to resign. The official reason is to lighten his schedule and pay attention to other business and personal things. His resignation is set to take effect on the 1st of July 2026. Now, the company is quick to point out that this is not because of any disagreements about how they run things. That is pretty standard language in these filings, intended to reassure investors that everything is smooth sailing. He was also the chairperson of the board's Audit Committee. That is a big role, responsible for overseeing the company's financial reporting and internal controls. He was also a member of the Compensation Committee and the Nominating and Corporate Governance Committee, which also holds significant sway over the company's direction and leadership. This resignation comes as NEXGEL, which trades under the ticker NXGL, and also has warrants NXGLW, continues to navigate the market. We see their common stock has a par value of just a penny, and their warrants are also listed on the Nasdaq Capital Market. It is worth noting that NEXGEL is considered an emerging growth company, meaning they have some flexibility in how they comply with financial reporting rules. When we look at their stock, the current price is around $0.05 with a 52-week range of about $0.02 to $0.04. This suggests the stock has seen some volatility already this year. NEXGEL Incorporated is based in Delaware. Their principal executive offices are located in Langhorne, Pennsylvania. They've got about 19 employees, so it's a smaller operation. Looking at institutional holders, Armistice Capital LLC is a significant shareholder with over 26%. That's a substantial stake that could influence company decisions when a key committee member like the Audit Committee chair resigns. Even for seemingly benign reasons, it always catches my eye. It could be a personal choice, sure, but especially for an emerging growth company, these positions are critical. The Audit Committee is the gatekeeper for financial integrity. Their chair leaving, even if they say it's amicable, can sometimes be a precursor to other changes or signal underlying pressures we aren't seeing directly in this filing. Historically, when important board members depart, especially from financial oversight roles, it can sometimes precede a shift in strategy or even signal a need for greater financial scrutiny. We've seen situations where changes in audit committee leadership have been followed by restatements or more in-depth investigations. It is not necessarily the case here, but it is a point of caution to keep in mind. There is no direct financial data to pore over in this particular filing, as it solely concerns the director's resignation. However, we do have some external context that helps paint a broader picture. Recent headlines mention NEXGEL's earnings forecasts and price-to-sales ratios for both their common stock and warrants. This suggests that investors and analysts are actively watching the company's financial performance and future prospects. One headline from TradingView in early July mentions the NEXGEL Incorporated Warrant 2021 to 01.12.26 on NEXGEL financial disclosures and SEC filings. This indicates that the warrants themselves are a subject of interest for those tracking the company's financial health and potential future events. The fact that the warrants remain flat at $0.05 as traders await a catalyst, as reported in late May, shows that the market is currently in a holding pattern for this security. Given these points, my biggest concern isn't necessarily the resignation itself, but what it might signify for NEXGEL's financial transparency and oversight in the near future. As an emerging growth company, maintaining strong governance and clear financial reporting is paramount for building investor confidence. The departure of the Audit Committee chair, regardless of the stated reasons, warrants a closer look at how the company will maintain that oversight. What I'm actually looking for is how the new Audit Committee chair will be appointed and what their background is. Oh, and the research tools I actually use are linked in the description. They help keep this channel going. That is my take. Stay decoded. If you found this helpful, please like and subscribe and join our Discord community.